Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for a Fairy Tale final season, episode 301. 301. Damn, we're getting there, guys. Sort of. I don't know when it ends, so who knows? I don't even know if we are getting there. But yeah, last episode. Oh, also, first of all, I wanted to say my bed isn't made. Some of you guys might notice. Maybe you don't. You guys probably don't really care. But it is because I am watching my dog, and she is sleeping. Uh, yeah, I guess you can't see her. She's behind those covers that are on my bed, so she's kind of on them. I didn't want to move her because I like my doggy and I want to let her be happy. So yeah, that's that. Uh, and also you might hear her snoring a bit too. I don't know how much of that you can hear. But yeah, also, I think my chair just squeaked, and I apologize for that when I tried to turn around. I need to get a new chair. I've been talking about that for a while. But anyways, last episode, we had the defeat of Jacob, which was very cool. Also, shoot, I'm sorry. I'm doing 2 episodes this week. You guys might notice, unless something dramatically changes, but I'm recording this one earlier than I normally do, and then on the time that I normally do it, I'm recording another one, so that way I can get 2 out for you guys this week. I've been doing this kind of thing for my other long-running anime, and I've neglected Fairy Tail with it a little bit. I've been doing it a lot for Boruto, so I decided I'd give Fairy Tail some special treatment and give it 2 episodes this week. So yeah. Okay, last week. We had Natsu beating Jacob, which was a fantastic fight. To sum it up quickly, we had Mavis wanting to destroy her projection with Fairy Heart with Kana in order to release her from the crystal, but Kana very much disagreed in case something goes wrong. It was a little bit nervous for me too. And then we had the whole dealio with Nineheart, I believe his name was, with his Histoire of Memories or something. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it basically brings back the memory of someone who died. So we have a lot of characters from the past popping up, and all of our characters seem to be in trouble, and I'm curious how they're going to deal with this. So I say we just jump into the episode, shall we? Alrighty, so for you full-lengthers, we're going to be starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Yes. Okay, a little bit of recap, I think. Historia of Corpses. Okay, is that what the ability? I feel like he said Historia like 80 times last episode, so I'm not sure which one is his actual ability name, or what his magic is classified as. Yeah, we got I like how that's one of the important ones they decided to show as like a recap kind of thing. Yes, and Kagura decided to save Jalal. Yeah. Some nice mouth to mouth Jalal just got. Lucky man. Just kidding. Alrighty, and this is the intro that I am watching in like 3 episodes. 304. At the beginning of 304, I'll be watching it. I was told after 303, so boom. Do 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 do. Honestly, I have a. It's getting better since I took medicine, but I have a headache, and it's funny because sometimes I'm not in the mood to do reactions at all when I have a headache, but right now I'm like, it's actually a good distraction. As long as I don't let it ruin the reaction, I'm happy, and it's keeping my mind off the headache, because before, I was just kind of sitting here thinking about the headache after I took the medicine, waiting for it to go away, so. Do, do, do. It's either because of my leg pain I've had all day, because I worked outside too long yesterday, like 3 times as long as I normally work, doing hard labor, or it's because I drank too much caffeine. Not sure which one it was. Alrighty. Mm-hmm. Zancro. Hmm. Wendy's not looking good. Neither is, Loxus, of course. Ugh. Interesting. Hmm. I definitely recognize Ur's voice actor, but I don't know what from. Oh! Hmm. Alright. Yeah, I think Ur's voice actor is Kurapika from Hunter x Hunter. I was rewatching a reaction to Hunter x Hunter just while I was playing games for the hell of it. And so I got a refresher on Kurapika's voice recently, and I realized I believe that's the same voice actor. I need to hear a little bit more, I think, though. So, does his magic force people to fight, I'm guessing, too? And I wonder if that's going to be a point to defeating his magic, you know? Hmm. Just you wait. Someone will defeat you, I don't know who. Kagura is not up against anybody right now, so Kagura and Jalal might come and save the day. Jeez. Erza's just taking a beating. Oh, not this again. I like, as soon as she said pull her up, I saw this coming. Friggin'. Yeah. Tender love. Well, Ursa's dealt with this before. Why is Ursa always getting tortured? Her pain threshold must be so high. Yes, Ursa, pull it awesome. Yes! Yes! She's stronger now, that's what I was trying to say, or at least I thought she should be. She's just taking it. Evil glare. I want to beat you with glares. What is this? What? She's using willpower to make them poof? What? How? Explain. Exposit. Please. Wow. So just sheer fear made them vanish. Did he not know her name? Wait. Wait. What? Lady Irene. Who? And why does Jalal seem to know him? And why didn't Jalal recognize him before? What is Jalal doing? Oh shit. Oh. Cool. Why do I feel like this starry sky thing that Jalal is doing is just gonna, like, vaporize all of this? Like, all of these different, specters, or whatever she called them. Cool. Something different. I'm surprised Leon is struggling so hard with this. Hmm. I guess it is true. Leon almost never got over her because of what he did for most of his life. I can understand it. Yeah, I get that. I understand now. Makes sense. Yeah. Wendy, no. Shelly, you don't have magic! Get out of here! Yeah. Ooh, the music. I wonder. So, looking at this from a meta perspective, did Master Preck's voice actor leave? or something. Because this version of Precht, Master Hades' version, hasn't said a word since he showed up. I'm just curious. Oh, he brought Simon back, okay. So what is Jalal doing with this spell? They're really milking this. Oh shit, here we go. Grand Chariot. Just a very... Oh. Oh. Oh, all the ship's gone. Is he defeated? Alright. That's that. It seems like. Okay. Props to Fairy Tail for not making that a drawn out thing. I'm pretty happy with that. We just had Jalal pulling an awesome. But why did Jalal consider that another sin? Yeah, who's gonna deal with August now? One of the strongest. Are they gonna hype someone else up? Oh. Okay. There's one other strongest member. How does that work? They're both equal? Then? Or... Oh. Lady Irene, he said before. Scarlet hair. What does she have to do with Erza? Nice. Yeah. Props to Loxus for managing. She's thinking about that now. Please, don't bring it up. What the heck is going on? What? That's my reaction. Huh? I don't... They didn't even explain. I have no idea. Oh, the sad music. Aww. Poor Shelia. Oh, jeez. Was that Brandish's voice? Yeah, I believe so. Because she was always like, yeah. Hmm. With that, I don't know if that would work. Interesting. I feel like it wouldn't be that easy, but maybe. That's it. Sacred Mountain of Zonia. Hmm. Who are these two? Her underlings, I suppose. Creepy. Interesting. Alright, so they're just saving Sting and all the other Sabretooth and Blue Pegasus people, I believe. Nice. So saved them off screen. Although I'm guessing the Spriggan 12 haven't showed up yet. So was it Irene that took them out? Is that what we should imply by both areas being snow? Or... Uh-oh. What the heck? Holy crap. Is she a fire wizard? Larcade. Damn. Gagio's excited about that. Levy. Alrighty, cool. That's a fun episode. And I'm not gonna watch the outro. Yeah, good stuff. That was fun. Do do do. Do 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 do. Sorry for my shitty humming. I was just on a roll. I was really into it. Oh man, I have a few good things I want to talk about this episode, but I also don't know how long the discussion will be. We'll see. Sometimes I can really ramble. Alrighty, so we are just about there. Alrighty, guys, so that is the end of episode 301. That was a good episode, guys. I really like that one. We had a very good and awesome conclusion. Or, like, not, well, yeah, conclusion, but the way they handled the fight with Nineheart was awesome, because I was a little bit worried about having, like, really long, drawn-out fights with characters from the past that we've already dealt with, you know? And except for ones like which I had more interest in because I didn't know, like, what kind of presence she was gonna impose on the story, you know? But some of the other ones, like some of the 9 Demon Gates and some of the what are they called? Grimoire Heart people, I wasn't, like, super thrilled to watch fight again. But the way they handled it was fantastic, because for one, the 3 people that Erza up against, she was able to just intimidate them so hard that they vanished on their own. Fantastic. And then, I have to admit, Kagura, I loved how at first she did struggle with the whole seeing her brother thing, but then at that moment in this episode, she was just like, "That thing is not my brother," and took it down. And props to you, Fairy Tail, because they could have very easily pulled that cliche where no matter how much they know it isn't their, like, family member or whatever, whenever this kind of stuff happens, they still sit there and quiver and worry about it for like 2 episodes, and, like, someone else has to save them. But no, Fairy Tail decided that they were gonna make Kagura be emotional at first, which is understandable, the shock and awe, you know, and then get over it and move on and take him out real fast. And then I'm assuming that with the cheering from every team, it's implied that they all took out their own. But it was also around the time that Nineheart got taken down by Jalal, so I'm not sure if Nineheart being taken down is what made them poof, or if each individual team took down their guy and then Nineheart was defeated. It's not exactly clear because they did skip it, but I'm perfectly okay with that. I'm not too worried about it. So, to finish up the Nineheart discussion, the last thing I want to talk about is he somehow put a couple pieces together about Erza. When he heard the name Erza, he saw the scarlet hair, and then he said Lady Irene. Now, and then when it showed Lady Irene, obviously she had, you know, a little bit deeper scarlet hair, it seemed like, unless I was just lighting. But it's obviously gonna be some kind of relative to Erza, I'd say. And I think Erza was an orphan, wasn't she? So I know that she was taken from her home when she was young by the cultists that were worshipping Zareth, and she was brought to the Tower of Heaven Island. But before that, did she have a mom and dad, or was she an orphan before that? I feel like we've never had anything where she said she wanted to, like, try to find her parents again. Or they said something about, like, maybe they killed everybody in the village or something, so she assumed that they were dead. I don't know. I also don't know if that lady is old enough to be her mom. She looks older than Erza, but I'm not sure if she's old enough. But it's always really hard to tell an anime age, especially when they're older, because they still try to make them look like... they still try to... If Lady Irene is Urza's mom, they still tried to make her look attractive. They could have made her look like she's in her 40s and 50s with, some wrinkles and not just like perfect features like what they did. But who knows? I have no idea. It also could be like her sister or something, but there's gonna be some kind of connection to Erza. Obviously, they implied in this episode. I'm just not exactly sure how it would be, and I'm also not exactly sure how it would go, because at least from what we've seen from her so far, she seems kind of evil. She doesn't seem like the kind of person that would like miss her daughter if it is her daughter. But I'm really interested in how all that's gonna go. And she's also supposedly she's like the strongest as well as August. So I don't know if that means they're equal. It seems like that's what Brandish had a really roundabout way of saying it, because she said August is the strongest, but there's another strongest. But that doesn't exactly make sense unless they're just both on equal footing. But regardless, she is interesting. And then also we have Brandish, who is going to go try to make August back down, which I don't know how that's going to go, because what would happen to August? If August just, like, went back to Anastasia, what would, if, say, Zareth was successful in this attack, what would he do to August if August had backed down and just left, I feel like Zareth isn't the kind of person that would tolerate his pawns not listening to his orders, but I'm not sure. It's very interesting. Whenever it's really hard to gauge a character's power based off what other characters describe them as in these kind of shows, because I feel like they always throw the impossible word around, like, no other wizard can beat August, but then, like, Natsu could one-shot him or something. Like, it's happened before in other arcs, like, it's impossible to beat, Hades or something, and then they beat him, stuff like that. So it's like really hard to go off the words. So I'm really like, if August does fight, I'm looking forward to seeing the fight, because I really want to know what he brings to the table, how he compares to our other characters, and who would be the one to finally defeat him if they did fight. But they could keep him as being considered the strongest. What could happen is Brandish talks him down, and August doesn't fight. Lady Irene runs into Erza, finds out that she's her daughter or whatever, and some mushy stuff happens, and Irene doesn't fight. And that's their two, what are considered strongest in the Spriggan 12. Then they just deal with the rest of the Spriggan 12, and then whatever Mavis's plan is to defeat Zareth, they do that. But then they have Acnologia to worry about. So, I don't know. I feel like it's not going to go like that, because I feel like that's too anticlimactic for them building up these characters, But I'm just saying that it's possible that is one direction they could go. But yeah. The scenes with Shelia were very emotional this episode. I really felt bad for her. But I really like what Leon said, because she essentially has strengthened her friendship and everything at the cost of her magic. But friendship can go a long way, like the power of friendship. It's a joke that we say about shows, but having a good friend with you could mean more than like your power and influence and stuff like that, even in our world. Some people don't see it that way, but I see it that way. But yeah, it was a very emotional scene, very good stuff. And then we had, what else did we have? I feel like I'm missing something, so I'm gonna skip through the episode a bit. See if I can figure it out. Oh, I also didn't talk about when, I don't understand it because when Jalal looked at Nineheart, at the same time as Nineheart was thinking about the Lady Irene thing in Erza, Jalal seemed to get very, very angry. And didn't Jalal see Nineheart before the whole, like, attack that made him almost drown? I feel like he should have, right? Or did he not? I can't remember. But I don't know why he got so mad then. It was almost like he looked at Nineheart, recognized him, and was like, oh no, it's this guy. And, like, said he was gonna sin again and freaked out. But unless it was just what he was talking about, maybe Jalal knows more about Erza's past than Erza does. And he didn't want that information getting out because it's something bad that'll hurt Erza, you know, like, you know, if Erza finds out her mom was, you know, on the evil side, abandoned her, and didn't care, and stuff like that. Maybe he was trying to protect her from that, I'm not sure. But I'm not sure what was up with... I'm trying to think of why, Kagura thought of when she was giving Jalal mouth to mouth, she just suddenly thought of that and then decided that the best course of action after remembering that moment would be to kiss Erza. I don't know. Unsure. Unclear. I've been trying to think of, like, why that was the case. But I don't know. And I guess we had a demonstration of Lady Irene heating up or melting the snow all around, and my assumption is, and they said it got warmer. So is she some kind of fire wizard, I wonder? If that's the case, Natsu might be the best person to go after Lady Irene, since fire doesn't usually affect him, except for very special fire. But I'm sure Lady Irene is strong enough to have fire that affects Natsu. But I'm sure Natsu would figure out how to eat it and get stronger regardless, you know? But I'm not sure. I don't even know if it is fire. I just know that she got hot enough to melt all the snow, so... Not sure. Unclear. Oh yeah, we had the little scene, I guess I can talk about it real fast, with, Demaria in the prison. I'm not sure if her clothes and how beat up she looked was because she lost her fight, or were they torturing her afterwards? I'm guessing it was from the battle. I don't think they'd be torturing her, but it also looked like other people were guarding her other than the Fairy Tail Guild, so it is possible, but I don't know. I'm guessing that was just the damage she sustained from the battle. And it seemed like she was very much hating on herself, losing confidence and everything because she lost. And she's always seemed to have like a competitive nature and a hate for Brandish, so like the voice in her head sounded like Brandish saying like, oh, you're pitiful or whatever. So that was interesting. Kind of cool seeing her lose her cool so much. But yeah. I think that pretty much sums up most of it. I'm very much interested in seeing what's gonna happen next with Lady Irene and all that. But yeah. Alrighty, guys. I feel like it was a little bit short of a discussion, but I feel like I covered everything. I feel like I covered all the theories that I could potentially come up with the limited information that we've gotten from this episode, even though there was some very hype stuff. It was a very good episode. I very much enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to the next one. Hopefully I do manage to get 2 episodes out for you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy that this week. And, yeah. So if you guys want to support the channel, you can hit the subscribe button, as well as go into the description. You can find my Patreon, where you can get access to full-length and early access. And then you can also see links to my anime list and my Twitch stream there if you are interested. So you guys can go ahead and check that out if you want. But thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode, which should be releasing shortly after this one, as long as nothing comes up that stops me from recording tomorrow night, which nothing should happen. So, yeah, see you guys.